Всем привет, ребята, с вами player00713, и сегодня мы продолжаем вместе с вами стримить игру по названием Alan Wake 2 The Final Draft, то есть NG+, DLC. И в прошлой серии мы с вами остановились о том, что мы с вами немного так продвинулись по сюжету. И, собственно, давайте продолжим, потому что до конца еще немножко далековато. Ну, а я тем временем напомню, что подписались на канал, поставили лайки, тем самым намекаете, что нравится мой контент. Не забудьте также, что ссылка для доната будет закреплена в комментарии и в описании. Желаю всем приятного просмотра. И продолжаем. Слушай, я хочу добить эту игру сегодня же. Не знаю, насколько это затянется. И доки. Пусть мы идем. Видишь, проблем не возникнет. Я же посвящу их добить. Так, окей. Может тут больно.
Scratch stalked through the forest, a terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
Кстати, кажется, новая рукопись, если ничего не путаю. Так, мне это сейчас сам легко пойти.
Hello? Anyone here? Nope. Did they get out?
Did the Taken get them? Or were they turned into Taken? Locked. Need something to jimmy it open with. I'll need to get Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
Опять надо всякое, блин.
A list of maintenance work. A screwdriver. Huh.
Если
Using
пока не
screwdrivers to
расслаблюсь,
break into
то
gift
трёпка не
shops isn't
появится.
exactly standard procedure. A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Так, и ничего не вижу. Я уже все позабыл.
When you ask, Merceda will speak.
Честно, я уже все позабывал. Даже не то, что все. Мне все вылетело из головы. Так, стоп. Надо в другую сторону. Блять. Так, прямо направо и все.
Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee.
Ну, бандики. Пивочки.
Okay, then. Hey, this should get that gift shop open.
истинную судьбу. Я на всякий случай сверяюсь с картой домой.
Now where is that safe? I guess a toy knife will do.
Так, решительный мужик, хуй уже есть.
Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code?
Я забыл какой код. Вспоминай, Ваня.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the Colt.
На пути не. Так, что близко к моему трейлеру, надо пройти вот так, так и вниз. Все.
Must be locked from the other side.
Блять. Стоит бегать туда-сюда. Как бесит. Сейчас, кстати, попробую довольно терять времени, просто сейчас зайду к старикам, потом зайду на обратном пути туды.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga. Merceder is not afraid of the rough questions.
Weaving a web, like with it's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother!
Don't look like cultists.
like myself don't know how to fight it. Huh? We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Start the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. So good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost mortified Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
You have things to do, sweetie pie. We don't want to keep you from your business. You can come see us anytime at our resting place, Valhalla Nursing Home.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that.
Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay. Never mind. It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just
Нифига
to
себе, чувак.
taste the famous
Полбутылки.
Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks.
Do you think we missed Audie's show?
Reeks of booze. Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality? A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior. Addressed to me. from years ago. Wake was right.
Давай быстрее,
The
пожалуйста.
horror story is changing reality, not just people's memories. This card has Mom's handwriting. Everything here reminds me of Logan. My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival and Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Местная утопленница.
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here? The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little. Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute. Bon. Logan used to love her music. Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken? The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this. This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it. Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Так, вспоминаем, блин, ой, код от двери. Не помню.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even? There's a basement. A fuse. Could come in handy. The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy. This is the cult's process. Their ritual. The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders. The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed. A creepy basement. Shit. Hey! Freeze! That's the clicker. No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key.
Честно, выберемся постоянно.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
И где? Там же. Здесь грязно нет.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned?
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete. This is one disturbing. How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't? There's your knife. Stabbing. Again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move. I don't hear any haunting laughter. So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed.
Знаю, где она.
Gift shop. Easy. Espresso Express. Got it. Fair Trade Fun Zone. I can't make out what it says.
Ёп.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Все будет, зато разбираешься сама.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like ilk. The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader. I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Zulma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Yaku. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together.
Так, вот так. Я знаю, что здесь должен быть, по сути, ни много ни мало, а маску оленя, но я не могу. В другую сторону.
No power. Must be a fuse box around here somewhere.
Is missing a soundtrack? Should the characters be moving? The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one.
That's not right. No. Logan's not dead. Some real things are mixed in with the fiction. Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not. Think, Saga.
Я уже забывал, куда все положить.
Nope. The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is. The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. We'll bow to him. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
How's the clothes?
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World. I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the moose skull will be there. Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
Блин.
The moose skull goes here, obviously.
И... Сколько ты не работаешь?
The moose mask appeared on the well.
Но все равно чего-то не хватает. В смысле? Я же все подключал.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Games.
Последний там я упустил. Игра «Отпусти меня». Вроде бы все на месте. Так, где мне это в экспресс? Надо и поставить. Как? Ну как я его сюда поставлю, если там это нет ни хера. Окей. Ладно.
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
Вот теперь можно.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Еще куда-то беру.
Shit! Good thing no one was riding that. A little something to get those arms moving.
Тут еще надо собака. Я тут все сделал. Так, окей. Типа вроде бы запущено, вроде бы нет. Ох, вот так. Hi little sister, I'm glad to see you. And actually I'm tired. Honestly, I'm tired of this game and I will finish it once and for all and где мне вот короче, там избранный. Блин.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Closer!
Нет. Короче, все. Блин. Так, ну-ка я сейчас стою. Ну, продолжим, подожди. Раз я знаю, что я упустил. Сейчас побежим. Буквально. Развлечение без огорчений. Я забыл совсем об этом.
Have a beautiful day.
Thank God.
Крепко беру. Валим отсюда. Так,
Some creepy laughing for atmosphere? Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes. What the hell? Where am I? Oh.
Полицейские кнопки. Идем. Одно плохо я устроился.
You're a fucking fraud.
It's cold. I'm tired. Logan? Logan! I'm here! Logan! The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
Can you...
Anderson fucking tricked. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap. It's a loop. Just like before. This is a nightmare. I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
спустимся вниз.
Trapped how? What does that mean?
Довольно музыки.
Listen.
Wake?
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
Конец слова.
Wake said he could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey.
Так, окей. Вроде сейчас мы поступим, чтобы не терять времени зря. Запущу вимод. Небольшой спидхак сделаю. И пойдет шара.
Come on, Casey. No answer. David. Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David, can you call me back, please? It's urgent. Please. Why isn't David answering? Is Logan all right? How does this all work? Has the horror story already gotten her? Wake should know.
Alan Wake. My name comes up, your books come up, you come up. I've read them. There are echoes of my life in there that makes me feel like someone's been watching me. What happened to Alan Wake? The unanswered mystery. Never expected to find you alive.
Ah, my head's killing me.
I think you like using people, Wake. Taking their lives and twisting them into your stories. And when someone gets hurt, it's kick-ass material for the next one. Shit! Spilled my coffee.
Take it you're not a fan then, Agent Casey.
This is not your playground, and I'm not your fucking creation.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript. Maybe I forgot not to write. The dark place makes you forget. I just want to fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
We want the rider! No one else needs to get hurt!
Fuck off!
down.
Wait, I need a gun.
No chance.
FBI! Casey! Look out! It's coming! It's here!
Возвращение 4 без шансов.
What the fuck?
Hold it! Freeze!
Беги, Алан, беги.
I had escaped the dark place. So had the dark presence. Scratch. He was here, in Bright Falls. I could feel him as a growing pressure in my head. Stronger by the minute. Why didn't he kill me with the rest? What did he want? I needed to find Casey. We were on the same side in this fight. Strength in numbers. That's Casey. He's still alive. These were the cultists the FBI were after. Were they letting themselves be taken? Or did the dark presence not discriminate? The pressure in my head was unbearable. Scratch was getting closer. Stronger than ever.
Casey! Look out!
The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
Casey? Where are you?
FBI, drop the knife! Elmo?
Suggy, you don't understand! FBC! Stay down!
Positive ID. Alan Wade.
Agent Anderson. Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here.
Out cold.
Wait, this is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
This is bullshit.
Noted. We're moving the evidence and paperwork from your field office to our base of operation at the sheriff's station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it. Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait! My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for him.
He's my partner, damn it! I
Agent?
should be...
Go home.
Careful moving weight. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
No. Fuck this. I was so close to getting the clicker to wake. I'm not done here. Not until I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.
Конец главы.
Tor and Odin were in the photo with the clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family. Hello?
Saga, it's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, you fucking hag. Fuck.
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Нас. Папа, у меня стрим, иди. Что, не понимает, что сейчас стрим.
Tor and Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Ощущение, что он так вот загрелся, но по-другому никак. Когда перерывается вот так.
Yeah.
И побежали. И, по-моему, я туда пошел. Зашибись.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was just getting the... Oh! Saga? What's up?
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Tor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them. Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs.
Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted.
That's some fascinating knitwork, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't.
Ati, this is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are born to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you get this all from the jukebox?
Yes, box holiday. And thinking about it, takes my dad's Volkswagen. Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
Конец-то, блин. Чё так долго?
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story. Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room.
Так, кто у нас здесь?
This is Tor's room. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you? I thought not.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
And now I have to start over.
Даже поговорить нельзя, блин.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story? Can you hear me, Odin? Odin Anderson? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin? He's in no shape to talk. Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening? I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more. You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt. I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years, but we already have our band, and those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too. I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world, but the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake. Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Odin is sleeping upstairs. But your grandpa's been acting crazy.
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
Ладушки.
Breakfast is at 7. Tomorrow will be eggs, ham and grapefruit, orange juice, tea. Service stops at 9.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
But it's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Mm-hmm. Надо быстрее-то, господи.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Hey, Pacine, name won't...
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but...
Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No.
Have you seen the way Tor's been slaughtering over
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga. Hello? Tor? It's Saga and... Tor, wait! Oh, come on. An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely. A security computer. Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders. Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Минуточку, какой же код? Я забыл. А, казалось бы, недавно проходила, тут на тебе.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. And the doors are open.
не взорвется. Глупый Ваня. О, есть.
Need to catch up with Tor. This must have been Tor's.
Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go! Tor!
Damn.
Не сушится. Роуз. Да ладно.
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum. Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the heroes.
Мне надо попасть в музей. Для этого мне надо зайти.
It doesn't budge. Can't be opened on this side.
Мысли, блин, почему нет? Подержи на конец. Так, подвал какой.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
Так, этот пунктик есть.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
doesn't make sense. The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Блин. Еще все на будущее, на будущее. Почему? Почему я могу ставить фитиль? В смысле? Будем.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Так она и сказала, блин. Я тебя пошлют и разговаривать не будет.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's remorse now?
Kitty is a young girl in love. Have rock and roll twigs in. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Ты уже сделал, по сути. Так, и теперь мне надо тусить. Второй этаж. Я бегу. Нет, все-таки надо на третий этаж.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Так, Ахти, мы что поговорим? Нет?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reached...
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs...
Прогружайся, пожалуйста.
There. Power's back on. Shit. Careful, Saga.
It was too late. She was underwater.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room he will hurt her, in hers he is caught. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? did she know about the dark presence? A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh? A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Бабуля, успокойтесь. И мне придется применить силу.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was Mac. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Вали.
The overlap is at the pond. This isn't real! A dead end. No power. Can't use the switch.
Late night poker game. Or action.
I need to get the power to use the switch. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Closer. Destroy the only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. Locked. The key has to be nearby. И куда же мне? Я знаю, куда же мне? Вытряс сюда, на базу. С подпиской можно играть, зачем включить эту функцию? Ну, понимаешь, мало кто на меня подписывается в последнее время. Поэтому я решил потому что меня смотрят по моим таким наблюдениям 90% без подписки. Да, немного читерного скрипта использую, чтобы чуть-чуть не спалиться. Да и так уже затянулось прохождение. Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Cynthia! Baby! It was fun for a while!
Tor!
Вообще не слышно мой голос, слышно, тебя нет. А потому что у меня голос тихий. Говорил, я с подпиской сделал, потому что 90% по моим наблюдениям подписчиков смотрят меня без подписки. Вот мотивирую их, так сказать. Ну, понимаешь. Привет, Синтия.
Saga! Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Эх, далековато.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. Underwater! She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Налево до конца. Благо я проходил, поэтому я...
Where'd she go?
Даже тройку уже не
I can't stay in the water. I gotta get out of the water.
Хе-хе-хе. Повезло, повезло. Давай. Ну, молодец. Делай раз. Делай два. Делай три. Оба. Так, выходим отсюда. Ветреники не... Так, надо бы аптечкой перераспределить. Месочек сюда.
I can't see a way out. It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing.
Спускаемся.
Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Бегу, Тор, подожди. Ты смотри, не бей своим могучим молотом раньше времени. Прости, Синтия, не в этот раз.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Not the clicker. You can help. We must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story.
If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You
Нет, не
cannot
может.
write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
are you okay?
Hey,
Конечно,
it
в
took you sweet
порядке.
time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Бля,
Nice
что с
attitude.
катсценами?
A family trait?
Не эпилепсия скоро будет.
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie.
Больше с ним катсценами. Почему не... Почему-то моргает все. Эта проблема не в моем компе. Конец главы.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here.
А где?
The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your
Здрасте, они ж
grandfather.
семья.
What don't I know?
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it.
Раньше надо было
That
сказать
fucking father of
папаша.
yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp? Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him. Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be wrecked.
Так, я тут уже
Don't
всё.
worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
Так, благодарис.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand.
They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay.
Я сейчас немного не в
Focus,
порядке.
Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
Хорошо. Теперь мне надо просто пройти тем же путем назад. Немного далековато, но все-таки придется. Также хорошо, что батарея есть. Так, идем мы через особнячок. Высот перемещения, как назло, нет. Да ладно. И не туда. Опять. Дорога, блин, меня сбила. Какие смысле? В лесах я очень херово ориентируюсь. И второй Алан, кстати, как назло, эти нарывы вскрывает. Так, теперь ручное сохранение. И сейчас перезагрузка. Быстрее.
We're going to Akuga's house to drink some brew.
Все приоткрыты. И все. Нужно не переживать по этому поводу.
Those people just burst in here. Okie dokie.
Все, побежали. Возвращение
Power's out. Always a good sign. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though. Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson?
All clear, Estevez.
Выходи, Киран.
That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Да, я знаю, но надо открыть
Estevez,
камеры.
I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Давай сюда.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Так, как же достать дробовик? Если я знаю код, но я не могу его достать. А, стоп, 7, 2, 3. А я что ввел? Да неужели?
I'm sure Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Дробашек. Иди сюда. А я что владел?
Do you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Stay the fuck!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Не стрелять. Свои.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Но ты издеваешься.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of
Ну
it.
ты ж буквально, блин,
Stay
в двух
put,
шагах
Casey.
находишься
I'll let you know when it's
от
safe.
I'm not
этого
going
щитка.
anywhere.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Еще разберемся.
More coming down.
Пускай подходит.
Situation is under control, Estevez.
Мне для них
Coming back up.
свинец
Copy.
на ужин будет.
Anderson, over here.
Лежишь раны, да?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up at...
Ну-ка, ты
Is the
уже
FBC
слышал?
sending any help?
We were the help.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up...
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks. An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of
Да
the cult.
нет.
You're not going anywhere.
Wake
Никуда
will
вы, блин,
ruin
не пойдете.
everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me. Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Saga,
Привет, а он? Ничего не хочешь сказать?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
Обойдешься.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Get it, get it! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Поморвался.
Shit.
Вот хер тебе.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wade. The plan is fucked. Fuck. These must power the light array. Need to find more. He's too fast. Another core activated.
Only one left. Great.
Ускоряемся. А ну, блин.
There must be a way to slow him down.
Опа.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Конец главы.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Не совсем.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Так, ключик Забираю.
One more thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
Ну, про домик на дереве.
What
я
happened in the
знаю.
lake house?
Так, ну я его проходил, в принципе, поэтому не буду.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. No one might kill me.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Так, а вот и новая страничка. Темный стих.
A pale balloon in the sky float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull, turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch? Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Немного не знали. Вот получили, блин.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Yaku was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Так, время допросов. Скретч, Вейк, Паскела, Кейси. Так, по одному.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Так, страницы рукописи не прочитанные. Все. Видим.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
Все с оружия расставляет все по своим местам сама.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. I need to know what information I can still trust. I need to get the clicker to Wake and close this damn case. Before my family gets dragged any further into it.
Так, дело закрыто. Братья Андерсон. Тоже дело закрыто, по сути.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Так. Стоп. Правда или вымысел?
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life. Okay. Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers. The way Tor behaved, I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long. I know what is real and what isn't. A megalomaniac writer can't make me doubt that. I have more family than I even knew. And I need to protect them all.
Так. Дело закрыто.
Investigating the story's lies led me to a family I didn't know I had. Or was finding them part of the story too. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Так, братья Андерсон.
Makes sense.
Культ дерева. Так. Ой-ой-ой, сколько ж тут всего. Ну, в смысле? Понятно. Здесь не входит.
Think, Saga.
Ну, в смысле? Так, история. Так, да.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
Хорошо.
At least that makes sense.
Так, стоять. Складка. Отойти. Ага.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art? The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Так, тоже надо
Wake told
поговорить.
me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. So the Call of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Так. Дела. Выпущу кучек.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Wake is still in the Dark Place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the Dark Place.
Угу. Так, есть.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the Dark Place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Так, вышел финишной прямой. Перед тем, как отправиться на озеро Кодран, следует сориентировать, если вы решите Продолжить возможность посещения и исследования других мест будет ограничена.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Так, ладушки, оладушки. Сейчас мы что сделаем? Во-первых, надо карту достать. Полицейского участка надо наверняка. А во-вторых, ну я хз. Будем ли мы проходить это все до конца или не знаю. Короче, сейчас посмотрим, скорее всего, что нет. Пультных еще ключик.
It's empty.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, so true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the light switch to.
Finally.
And the award goes to Alan White.
Спасибо, спасибо.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you let the jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true. Fire in the nightmares, torch and a light which a gift or a curse. A reality made of dreams. Come on, champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Diving deep to the surface.
Где телек? А вот, очень нужно.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
подходите, блин, к теме. Я вас не боюсь. Ух ты! Приветик. А вон, просыпайся.
I didn't see that coming. A vision. Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held the key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
И давай. Пошел. Это было охуенно.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light.
Конец части. Так, окей, ребят, как мы с вами тогда поступим? Сейчас тогда мы быстренько сделаем сохранение. Я хочу немножко передохнуть. И тогда мы стопудово сегодня с вами закончим эту игру, но попозже. А я тем временем напомню, что вы подписались на канал, поставили лайки, тем самым намекаете мне, что вам нравится мой контент. Не забудьте также, что ссылка для доната будет закреплена в комментарии и в описании. Я с вами не прощаюсь. До скорых встреч. Пока.